it's Anya here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today we are making this lovely scrubby face wash set. So we are using cotton, and I have to say this cotton is a very soft. It's called Cottonsoft by King Cole, and I have to say it's very soft, very nice to work with. It's a DK thickness. I bought this at £3.59 per ball, and I think it's very good value for money because I've used I've made loads and loads of things. Haven't used that much yet, but they're 100-gram balls, so you know that's a lot of cotton there for you. 100 grams, and it's for a 4mm hook. Now I personally crochet very loosely, so I have to use a 3mm hook, so that depends on how you crochet. Okay, so I don't know whether you've noticed, but these are like a little bit like the Cath Kidston colors that I've put together, and so I've come up with this design for a face wash, and then just the plain scrubbies. So that's what we're going to make in this little series. As I said, hook number 3, you need some scissors, and also these are my needles. And do you recognize the little fabric, and then here that little design there? Okay, so for these particular colors, because I know you're going to ask which colors are they, so like I said, Cottonsoft by King Cole. This one is candy, this one is white, this one is cherry, this one is cloud, and this one is lime. And they give you that little bit of, Cath Kidston lookalike colours. So let's get started. Today we are making the scrubbies. So let's keep it nice and simple. And this one is for the next video. So keep an eye out for that. Now I'm going to choose red, I think. No, what do you think you see? I've started from the inside of every ball, and what I've done, I've put them together. You can't, not now because I'm videoing, but I have them together in a bag, so they're all squashed like that together, and I just pull, and that works quite well. So let's do the light blue. Okay, so we're going to make a face scrubby. What we are doing is making a magic circle. So you hold your wool like this, or your cotton in this case, and you cross over your fingers like that. Then you bring your hook underneath, you pull up that cotton from the back, and then you bring it up again and you pull it through the loop, and you do that again and again, because you need three chains, and that is your magic circle with your first chain. Now that first chain is going to act as a first double crochet. I'm using American terms, so don't get confused. So double crochet, so we're doing 12 double crochets in here, and then we're closing up the circle with a slip stitch. How do you do a double crochet? So you yarn over, go into the loop. Don't forget you need both cottons to go through, then pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's a double crochet, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so at the moment I have 11 V's, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And I always count from the hook. I'll count backwards, okay? Now for the 12th, you're going to need to do the slip stitch. So we're going to go into the first one there and do our slip stitch. So now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 V's in our circle. Next we are going to do 2 chains, and we're going to do, in each stitch we're going to do 2 half double crochets. Now I always count this as the last stitch of my row, So just now I did the first stitch of my row, and then in the last one I'll only do one double crochet, because half double crochet, because of course that is, the second one is already done because I did those chains. So I'm doing 2 half double crochets into each stitch around. I will see you at the end. I have now gone all the way around, and I just need to do that last one in that last stitch there. And now I'm going to go into this stitch here and do my slip stitch. There we go. And that should be 24, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4. So that's 24 stitches. Now, to be honest, it doesn't really matter, but if you want to make them all uniform, you'll have to make sure that you do count them. So we're doing another round of half double crochets, but this time we do 1 in the first stitch and 2 in the next stitch, 1 in the next stitch and 2 in the stitch after that. Okay, so 2 in this one, so 1 in this one and 2 in the next one. And you go all the way around like that, and then you should have, can I hear you counting? How many stitches? 36. Okay, so I've gone all round, so 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And now, as usual, I have that chain as the last stitch of my round, and in the previous stitch I did 1, so it works out that actually I have to do 2 in this stitch. So I've already done the second one, so my first one is this one, then I do the slip stitch and it's closed up. Okay, and now I do a chain, and then I just do a single crochet, and I do a single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So I don't increase, I just do 1 in 1. Okay, that helps with just pulling it together and making it nice and round. So I'll see you when you've done that. So I've gone all the way around, and here that's the little chain I already did, so we've done our stitch in there, and I'm just going to do slip stitch, and that's it, right? So we finished our scrubby. I'm going to cut off the wool, or the cotton better, and we are going to weave in the ends. So you take your needle, I put it in the cotton in my needle, and I just find what I call the legs of the double crochets, and I just go into there and I tighten it, and I might even go up like that just to give it a little bit of a different direction, and that's fine. Okay, and now we're going to create an invisible end at the top here. So we've just cut it off, and what you're going to do is pull it through like so. And then you're going to, of course, put it in your needle. Then we are going to go under the next stitch and bring it out on this side there. Then you go into the stitch, the last stitch that it came out of. I don't know whether you can see it properly. There. And you go on the back, you go into the stitches. Then you pull carefully, and you will see that it sort of makes another V, quite indistinct from all the others. Okay, so I can't really tell anymore where I finished. And then what I do, I'll just generally go under here again, or depending on how long my end is. There we go. And then I cut it off here. Right, so there. So that's our Scrubbies made. And now I'm going to start on doing this one here. So you can see that in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.